Ooh. So we have to. Okay, so we can have only two active companions. So I like to keep the guy. So let's Marius go back to camp. I won't be long.
Sounds good. I need to do some hunting anyway.
Once we're all together, we should trade ghost stories. Best way to get acquainted. In the meantime, let's be off.
Okay. Jetta uses animates to understand the world around her. While the science of soul remains controversial, she believes that untapped essence of the living lands can and should be put to good use. She wants to prove her convictions by supporting party in a battle armed with the phantasmal focus. She draws on the spiritual current of the living lands to heal and defend her friends. Jetta goes forth in a way of energy, heals allies, 25% of maximum health. Order to chant and empower and activate essence generators abilities. Okay, cool. Nice. We just got ourselves a new companion. So I guess there will be fourth as well. Right. Let's do this maybe. Yeah. Reconstruction revives incapacitated allies when Chatta kills an enemy. Yes. That could be good. Okay, let's see what else we can do. Barrier. Let's enable that one maybe. Heal approach temporary health for 20 seconds. While barrier is active, Chatta cannot be hit and knocks melee. Okay, this is good. Let's give it that. So she's really like support. Damage reduction, let's do that. And yeah, let's keep it like this. Cool. Letter for LOV. Marek, I've heard an unusual conversation at the Aderian embassy. One of the steel garrote soldiers wanted to visit Emera's there and rough up some of the animals. The lieutenant said, don't bother. The Vodafone garrison is already crowded enough, and more are on the way. I don't know what this means, but I thought you might find this interesting. Thank you again for sparing my life. You're not as terrible as I thought. Though I can say same for your countrymen. Nice. Although we already found out that garrison, but this is really cool that game actually gives us this suggestion later on that we can find this kind of garrison. Seal note, envoy or envoy. Our friends are gathering in a cave behind waterfall west of Vior. I count more than a dozen of them. I noticed that at least 2 of them carry explosive inside. Whatever they are up to is probably bad for Vior and the Empire. I'm going to keep my distance lest I won't draw unwanted attention. I leave further investigation in your capable hands. Okay, cool. Yeah, we already figured that out. But this is nice. I'm glad actually. I'm glad that this kind of things are working, which means that next time we should probably first go and do some sort of story progression before we go and start exploring around, because we may get some notes like that. I found out that garrison by accident. I think it was yesterday or a couple of streams back, but yeah, I found it out by accident. Alright. So let's talk with the...
I hope no one minds. I made myself at home.
Envoy? Hard to imagine what Giada's going through right now, with her parents and all that. I mean, I have no idea what actually happened there, but she lost her people. She'll need time to get past that. And she deserves it. Right, changing the subject. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Let's have it.
Enough
Anyway.
there.
What do you need?
Emeralds there is
Ask
empty,
away.
right? Interesting.
Not sure what else to tell you.
Yeah. Do you have any tips?
Let's see. It can be tough to make a fire out here. All the wood is wet, or wriggling, I guess. I try to collect bark and small limbs throughout the day and leave them by the campfire to dry so I can use them the next day. Kindling can be hard to find. I have an old book I tear pages out of just to get a fire started. But don't worry, it's nothing important, just a book of Valian short stories or something. I already read it anyway. Not sure what else to tell you.
Okay. Tips?
Let's see. Let's be honest. If you go hungry in Emerald Stair, you're doing something wrong. You're much more likely to be eaten by Zarups or wake up in an ogre cave than starve.
Okay.
Right,
No.
changing the subject?
Companions.
Right. I'm sure you'll find it absolutely gripping. Go ahead. I'll tell you whatever you want to know.
Anything I should know about Kai?
As you know, Kai and I have worked together in the past. It's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy. A bit too quick to ask questions for my taste, but... Kai's good enough. Tell him I said that I'll cut a hole in your water skins.
I want
Oh,
to talk
good.
more about the companions, but I guess we can't.
Anyway, what do you need?
Uh-huh.
Right. I'm sure you... Go ahead.
Anything I should know about Kai more?
As you know,
Okay.
it's a blessed miracle he never got me killed. Honestly, he's a good guy.
Okay, we
Tell
already
him I
have
said that. I'll...
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me
Let-
get
Eddie,
back to
what do you
the
need?
companions.
Right. Go ahead.
What are your thoughts on Cheta?
Giada's a mystery to me. Animancers give me the Vrikas, and for good reason. Most of them would just as soon turn your soul into jewelry as look at you. Giada seems different. She's smart, thoughtful, and she's got a spine, too. You can tell when someone needs extra help out here, and she doesn't. So, yeah, I don't understand her, but I guess I don't have to, really.
Okay, that's enough.
Not before I've done some reading.
Just got back, by the way, missed the last 10 minutes. I have 2 questions. Okay, ask away. Sounds like the book is referencing the king in yellow. I believe I don't know that
seen
book.
Emerald Stair in better times.
What was it like?
No
I've
one.
only passed through a few times over the years.
The evenings were cool. Fish leaped into our nets.
Wait, let's talk to
Hey,
Kai.
about earlier. Sorry for going off like that. I haven't talked about Tom in a while. I haven't had much of a crew lately, and it's been easy to follow your lead. Seeing the choices you've made has put me at ease. Maybe a little too much.
You got nothing to apologize for.
First time for everything, huh?
I got questions.
Then I've got answers.
Let's get thoughts on your other companions.
You're asking me? I'm not much of a gossip. Okay, who do you want to know about?
Cheta.
She's got a lot of heart, and she's loyal to her people and their principles, even when it costs her. Giada's lost her home, but kept her resolve. It takes a special kind of person to weather what she has and emerge stronger for it. She'll have a lot to figure out after all this, but she's gonna be okay.
Give a sec. I'm gonna go through these dialogue options and then I'm answering your questions as well. Cheta could drive her brave the future of animals. Even the colleagues who disagreed with her clearly respect her.
I noticed that too. It says a lot. I can't say what I'd want the future of animancy to look like, but there's no one I'd trust more than Giada to figure it out. Sure.
Okay, that's all.
You know where to find
Sorry,
me.
you. I got confused and forgot the second one. Okay, so firstly, how long have you been streaming? I did my first stream, I think was 29th or 30th of August 2025. So since
Ghost
late
stories are
August,
how
I'd
we
like to say.
confront our fears,
It's been
how we explore
couple
and
of months.
find them in a safe environment.
a little bit over
They'll
half
be
of a
giving
year.
nightmares.
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
And my first game when I streamed was Dead Zone Rogue, which is the FPS roguelite game, which is pretty cool game. We have, I believe we have done all the content there for that game. Wow, I joined pretty early then, yeah. I don't remember what my... I think it was... We did Dead Zone Rogue. Then I believe I did Last Epoch for a month at least, I think, or was it a bit more? Then... I don't remember. I don't remember all the games. But there has been some games, yeah. There has been some games. So I haven't streamed really long, so I'm still, in that sense, I'm still figuring it out. My first goal was to understand whether I like it at all, whether I want to be in front of camera, in front of speaking with some people over the internet, play games. So far I'm enjoying it. The sad part is that I still don't have a big audience. The good thing is on that front is that I can give more my focus on you. So that's a really good thing. And I really enjoy those conversations. So there's good things and bad things, right? But yeah. And streaming is pretty much the only time when I play the games. It's very rarely that I spin up my PlayStation 5 to play something offline. It's very rarely. I usually try to play the games which I like to play on the stream, whether it's... I don't really care if it's a popular game or not. Just a game that I want to play. The game that I want to enjoy. Secondly, if instead of the occasional viewer and occasional chat you got absolutely zero views and comments, do you think you'd still be doing it? Yes. Like, this is like, I'd say 0 views, 0 comments, 0 likes, 0 viewership. This is like, I'd say, if I ignore your viewership, that's pretty much the case. Like, and I still do it. Like, I don't... There are days when I think that I should change something, but I don't really... It doesn't change my focus too much at the moment. I don't focus on that too much. I mean, it sucks to say that I'm streaming for 0 people, but other than that, I'm still playing the games which I enjoy, right? That is something I like more than worrying about viewership. Yeah. So what was the last? Thank you again for letting me join you. Anyways, never miss the opportunity. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself anyone. Alright. I think you're going to enjoy working for yourself.
It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
I don't have much offer aside from messy camp and an old bedroll.
Believe me, that's plenty. Not to change the topic, but this little adventure of ours, will it be dangerous?
Oh yeah. Probably, though not through any fault of ours.
A little bit of trouble in moderation can be good for the soul. My mother and father taught me how to defend myself, among other things. When you need me, I'll be ready. I hope so, anyway.
Let's talk about the emeralds there.
I'll tell you whatever I know.
I'd like to learn more about your Messiverna.
Ah, you want a story? Very well. Settle in. It all started about 50 years ago, in the great city of Spirento. A young nobleman by the name of Maxim Vidaro sought to inherit a distinguished government position.
He wished to be elected Duke well over the Sangretta Ducala, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, I should have known you'd be schooled in political intrigue. But I'll wager you don't know how this story goes. A distant cousin cheated Maxim out of the title. He was devastated, his political future uncertain. No one lifted a finger to help. Not the banks, not the merchants, or the politicians. So, Maxim did what Valians do best.
Ryan, may I ask, why did you ask those questions? Are you thinking about starting to stream yourself? Listen attentively.
Maxim plotted his revenge. They say he prayed to Scan, the effigy, god of rebellion and defiance, to ask for a blessing. And Scan answered. Take their best and brightest, their heirs, their scholars, their futures, to the far side of the world, never to return. And Maxim did just that. He gathered a following and left the Valian republics, giving thanks to his dark god.
Listen.
Spirento was full of animancers, many of them in debt, and Maxim was a wealthy patron. They needed each other. So the animancers followed Maxim all the way out here, including my parents, Quilici, and others around town. At the time, this place was an animancer's dream. No oversight, limited government, and soil rich with essence. 40 years later, Maxim vanished. They say the effigy came to collect his soul. Of course, you and I know better. He died peacefully, content that what he made would outlast him. His son has been in charge ever since, for better or worse.
No, but I have thought before about if I should stream. Just curious. Yeah, I think I was doubting in myself to start streaming about half a year before I actually did it. I remember that early in 2025 I built finally my PC, which I was like planning to do for a long time. But once you're married, you have to involve your wife to the decision making as well. Getting her agreement that we're gonna spend a bunch of money to build out a really good gaming PC, you know, just to play the games while we have a one kid growing up and the other one is about to born, may not be the best idea for a young father, right? And but at some point she still agreed. Then at first I started doing some just recordings. I think I had like this. What is this game where basically I shrink my kids? Obsidian game where you are survival game where you fight with the bugs and all the stuff. I did the playthrough there. It's still ongoing. I mean, I didn't finish it, but I didn't any commentary. I didn't any face recording, anything. It kind of sucked. And then I started doing like voice recording but without camera, and then I started doing the final streaming. So it took some time to get this courage up there. And now I'm in this period where I'm still figuring out is this is something I want to do the full like ongoing basis. So far I'm liking it. My first goal is to survive 1 year. Like one continuous year in a sense that I have a schedule. I try to keep this schedule. I try to keep and come to the stream based on my schedule. Yeah. So let's see how it goes. But so far I'm enjoying it. Guess you got the lucky the algorithm favored you. When I was searching for Expedition to stream, gained #1 fan. I'm very glad for that. Yeah, the Expedition 33. I didn't expect really anybody to come to watch my streams because the hype was over for that game already by that time. The game was popular when it first released, but the hype was already over. So as I said previously, I'm just picking up the games which I want to play for myself, right? And I want to enjoy them. And then I made myself a promise that I heard before when I started Expedition 33 that you should challenge yourself in with parrying and go with the hardest difficulty. So I made I just tried, and you know the rest, right? But yeah, I guess you were quite early. I think Expedition 33 might be maybe it was like third or fourth game that I streamed. Yeah. So it was quite early in a sense. Yeah. Right, let's continue. His son has been in charge ever since, for better or worse. He's not quite living up to his father's example.
His father had the advantages of growing up in Valian society. So did mine. He and I might squabble in public from time to time, but we're both just figuring it all out as we go. Thanks for listening. We should do this again.
I love a good ghost story. Just not the dreams I have afterwards.
Hadn't heard all that before. Probably a lesson or two in there.
One of these days you'll have to tell me an Adiran ghost story. You learn a lot about people by what scares them.
You must know some local gossip.
Let me think. Quilici has a girlfriend, as cute as a button, and as smart as an archmage. That isn't a secret, I'm just happy for him.
Anything else?
Let's just say you're not the first person to sell your body to Elia's corpse farm. Not that I'm judging. We all do what we must to put food on the table.
Anything else?
Have you heard of the incident at Beldereno Pass? 20 settlers lost their lives in a winter storm. Ever since, people have heard ghostly cries from a nearby cave. Fascinating, isn't it? Tragic, of course, but fascinating. Sorry to disappoint you, but I haven't heard anything new of late. Being an outcast means being out of the loop.
Wanted to ask about you.
What are you so curious about?
What do you think about travel companions? But before we do that. But yeah, Ryan Adel, I'm really glad that you became my #1 fan. Because like I said, it's fun to discuss some random topics when you play. Yeah. I think that's the like really good part about streaming. Like you sit on this imaginary couch and you play the games at the same time you have some company that you talk about random topics. Right. This is amazing. What do you think of our travel companions?
Anyone in particular? I warn you, I'm not the best judge of first impressions.
How about Kai?
Kai is a useful fellow. We need people like him to keep you grounded. Just not too grounded. On the surface, Kai is all charm and confidence. You feel good knowing he's around. But there's something deeper. Something in his core that he guards from everyone. Maybe even himself.
Do you think we should be concerned?
Oh, not at all. Kai is a sweetheart. And if that's who he chooses to show us, then that's who he is. If there's another side to him, he'll show us when he's good and ready. No need to rush a natural process.
Any thoughts on Marius?
Marius is working through something. An old wound that hasn't healed. A search for forgiveness? Who knows? He's a tough fellow, but I wouldn't put too much pressure on him.
What kind of pressure?
Good question. Mental and emotional pressure, specifically. Marius could hunt the great western stag if he set his mind to it, but his own feelings elude him. When he wants to find himself, give him room to do so, but don't push him. Just be there to catch him.
What do you think of me?
We haven't been together long, but I think I have you figured out. In Paradise, you have a reputation for being an unlawful misfit. This is the frontier, after all. We don't exactly do things by the book. Fior Messiverno tolerates you well enough. No doubt thanks to my influence. Believe it or not, you impressed a lot of people when you sold your corpse to Elia. Morbid though it may be, no Adiran has ever given so much to the cause of animancy. Of course, all I know is what you've done. You may not think these choices reflect who you are. At the end of the day, you shouldn't care what anyone thinks. All that matters is how you see yourself. I've spilled all the gossip I know. Ask me again when there's a new face in camp.
Okay. I guess I was wrong about Zero Parade. Seems like the demo is staying past the Steam Next Fest. Yeah. I also downloaded this before I started stream today. So maybe tomorrow when I have some time off, I will check it out. Yeah. But I'm glad that more and more games are coming up with the demos. And we have the events like Steam Next Fest where you can really try out different demos of different games and then you make your mind whether you like it or not. I'm really glad about this. There is the Dark West is one upcoming ARPG, action RPG, like, you know, top down like Diablo-like, but in a Wild West scenario. I'm really hoping that they're gonna release their demo sometime, or, you know, some early look on how the game feels and is. That is something I would like to try. Can we talk about what happened to your parents?
I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fior's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden.
Do you think that's even possible?
Anything's possible. But there are significant problems to overcome. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
That's a lot of power for one animancer.
My father thought so too. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
What do you think happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. And if I'm right, that means it's been here a long time. Or the forces behind it.
Does animes often change people like that?
No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
How old were you?
I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already? After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Kolichi got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies. Need to make up for lost time.
What makes you think we'll fare any better than your parents did?
My mother and father didn't know the risks, and I can't stop thinking about them. Caution and experience will stop us from repeating their mistakes. That's all I care to say for now. At least, about this topic.
Yep.
I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stare. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
Is that what you want?
Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it.
Breaking new ground in enemies is a good start.
I'm glad you think so. Not that I need your approval, but I like knowing that I have it. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree.
I would love to be an idiotic tree.
No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before. Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first.
Hello, I'm Marek, idiot tree. Sounds nice, right? Your surname is Castel. Any connection to Castel's Folly?
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castel led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of Animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
What was Castel's Folly?
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous.
Any idea what happened to him?
Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castel is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation.
You wouldn't even have to say hello, you could just leave. I love it. Exactly. No family connection then.
I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already. Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castel succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Okay. Let's see. Have you ever tried any animacy on yourself?
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul to become fully aware of my past lives. Every Animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much.
I think, Ryan, that's for you as well. Don't get too much alcohol today during the date. Maybe keep it for another time. Or, if you feel adventurous, then have some alcohol. See how you both behave, and then you can see what happens next, right? How does the phantasmal focus work?
Ah, a simple question, with a very complicated answer. The device is attuned to the spiritual energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature. As you saw with your own eyes, imposing order on chaos is not without risk.
It's a coffee and cookie shop, not a bar. I mean, you can always add some whiskey in the coffee, you know. Just, you know, or always have a after the coffee and cookie, you can always have a let's have a beer and snacks. Let's have a beer and pizza. Let's have a beer and I don't know, some street food. But coffee and cookies is good idea. Yeah. Could anyone wield the phantasmal focus?
Not for long. Don't get me wrong. This invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way.
Bring my own hip flask. Yeah, exactly. Right, let's talk to
You
them
know
upstairs.
me. Always ready with an answer.
Okay, that's it.
Thanks for talking.
We have more to talk with each other.
I can't believe it.
Okay.
Ranger Dorso, a traitor to Fior Messiverno. Shame we had to kill her. But at least now she can't hurt anyone else. The damage is contained, more or less.
What would you have done?
Usually, my people send traitors into exile. Let nature sort them out. Exile in the living lands is not the worst fate a criminal can suffer, but it's close, and always deserved. Still, it's a shame. Dorso gave up on the dream of Fior Messiverno. Blamed animancers for the problems we tried to solve. And I hate to see anyone lose hope. That's all for now. Let me know if there's anything else. Pleasant dreams.
Okay, she has still. So, about the flask. I have this. I don't know. I do know the drink called Jägermeister.
Marius, could I
It's
examine your soul?
Oh,
Quite strong
You'll use none of that
herbal
spooky
drink.
soul business on me.
Usually drinked as a
But I
cold during
promised to be
winter,
gentle.
in at least in the
What are
Nordics
you
here.
looking for?
And
Nothing. Anything. I'm
I
sure
have
I'll know
flask
when I
with that
find
logo.
it.
And
So you
so will the
can
rest of us.
imagine the flask you
Don't you
put in
trust
the
me?
pocket, right?
You?
My key the other day found that
It's only
flask and
animancy I have
asked
trust problems with.
some
I'll try
water
not to take that
into this
personally.
so he could drink. So
Suit
he
yourself.
was, imagine your 2-year-old walking around with a flask in his hand, just drinking. I'm the parent of the year. I know.
And that is why Adra and Copper are the
Liquor
only
is like a
reliable
flavor, yes.
conductors of soul essence. Thank you for listening. Between the two of us, thank you for helping Yatsli reach that vase. Maybe it seems like nothing to you, but to her it's everything. When you consider how many Orlans and dwarves there are, it's outrageous that we build so high off the ground.
I take you and that's Yarklus.
She's very special to me. Don't let her size fool you. On the inside, Yatsli stands as tall as a mountain. One of these days, she's going to change the world, shake things up. And I'll be at her side, grinning like a fool. Anyway, thanks again. Thanks for talking.
Oh, finally, all the dialogue options are exhausted.
Kai,
Thank
can
you
I
for
borrow your
surviving with me. I mean, it was actually good to listen and talk about these things, but these things take time in this game. 2 companions should join you on your adventure, so Kai and chat. Yeah, let's do this way.
Did they not glow in the light? Her parents, her sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
You call that life? I'd hope Giada thinks her parents are still alive in a way that matters to her.
The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless spring. They breathe. They flower. They will never fade.
Why do you care so much? No. Do you think there's a way to turn them back into people?
Apple into seed. We think not. They have blossomed now. They sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
No, we can't decide for others. They should always have a choice.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
They're supposed to live on in some form.
More than alive. No suffering. No end. Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
Cool. Cool. Alright. So now we are here. Let's go. Let's continue with our main story. I think it was here. Yeah, trying to knock the deck with chat. Exactly. We are here.
There should be some equipment by the Adra pillar.
We remember these walls.
Well, here we are on the precipice of discovery. Armed and ready for mischief.
I'm 2 out of 3 anyway.
Before we get started, indulge me. What are you excited to learn about?
Keeping an open mind, no expeditions.
You're thinking like an animancer, and that's a good place to start. Now, I'm going to tap into the pillar's dormant energy and give it a good shake. In layman's terms, I'm chumming the water and daring the dream scourge to show its ugly face.
Is that a good idea?
No, but it should get us results. Alright, drawing on the energy of the phantasmal focus, I'll start with a low-frequency ethereal vibration. I've got nothing. You?
Like I could go for some pie.
Shit. Alright, adjusting the frequency. The focus is warming up. I hope that's a good sign. Let me know if you feel something. Who knows how your godlike nature will react to this. Brace yourself. We're going to pin this bastard down.
Are you sure about this?
Don't worry, I'm a professional. Now, here goes nothing.
Souls in a circle, a whirlpool. We twine, we twine.
Hey, I think I got something. The focus twitched, like a fishing rod.
Oh.
Is that a door? Not the result I was looking for, but a result nonetheless.
Felt strange for a moment there, like we got someone's attention.
Hold on to that feeling. We might need it again. Right before the door opened, I detected something in the Adra. I was right. The Dream Scourge has a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know that we can stop it.
Dude, we need to play. I hope, and Ryan, I hope you agree with me, as my biggest fan, that we need to play Pillars of Eternity games 1 and 2. That are based on the same universe as this game. And a lot of the other the gods that we talk about, the Animancy, the Valiant Republics, everything that she's talking about that we are discussing in this game, I believe, and Dreadfire, especially Dreadfire, is coming from those Pillars of Eternity games. I still feel like I still missed too many notes about this game or overall lore because I haven't played the previous games. They are not connected. They are just sharing the universe, but I still feel like I'm missing too many notes there. And the thing I know about those games, they are really good RPGs. So I think we need to play those. I was right, Trips was a point of origin. We can study the affliction from here, but I don't know whether we can stop it. Could we just send the healing magic through the Adra?
Oh dear. How do I explain? Imagine tossing a pebble and hoping it flattens a blade of grass on the other side of the world. That's what you're asking, and it won't work.
But there is still a chance it could work.
There's an even greater chance we end up like my parents. Sorry, but no. If we want to stop the Dream Scourge, we still need to learn more about the source of the affliction.
Okay.
I hate to say it, but we'll get better results at the base of the pillar, where the energies are more potent.
You want to go down the secret entrance?
Naturally. After you.
Of course, after me.
We gotta see what's down there now.
Yeah, let's go.
Gods, did you open that door?
Yes.
I've been praying here for ages. And in all that time, I've never found a way down to the lower levels. Not one. You're going down there, aren't you?
What's the plan? Any advice?
I tell the acolytes to walk softly for a reason. Something is alive down there. Or if not alive, moving.
I appreciate it. I'll be careful.
Careful would be staying on this side of the door. Don't be careful. Be ready. If you don't return, I'll tell the others what happened.
Don't leave out how tall, good-looking, and charming we all are.
I did not bring us here to explore. Clearly, something wants to be found.
Does
Okay,
this
so-
feel like the start of a cautionary campfire tale to anyone else?
I wonder, did you open the door? Or did the door open for you?
I'm guessing the door opened for me. No, don't fall. I saw a chest. I had to take that opportunity to get that chest, of course. Naturally. Alright, let's go down. We're finally doing the main story
These
again.
ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb
Congrats
them.
to us.
When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries. Oh, millennia. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll talk more once we reach the bottom.
Jetta Selectra spot. Alright.
Charge it up.
Cool, we don't have to spend our things anymore for this. So let's keep this one there. This one there, and okay. And for Jetta's purification and barrier, let's do this one. Yeah, and maybe then this one. Okay, so we can go underwater, of course. Oh, we have something here. can't. I see. See. If I shoot that there. Yep. That was the idea. Another chest. Let's unlock it. Dagger. Effigy. Oh, nice.
I wager those artifacts you found fit together somehow. Let's have a closer look at camp.
So we... Okay, cool. We got one effigy. That's cool. Hope we can find another ones as well. Because we are missing like two now. Not... oh, hello. Hello, little cruiser. Nice. Still in. Alright. Beautiful.
Who's next?
Feels like there is something. Okay, there is this one. Let me Sparky. And more. So, oh shit, this is... We're losing health here if we go inside under this water. Okay, interesting. For me... Oh, it poisons us. I see. If I... Yeah, thanks for healing me.
No! Watch your head. There's a trap right above it.
I just ran through it. But I don't have a lot of health. Oh, that was cool. You drop onto your head. Nice. Ryan, Aiden, when you should choose between alcoholic beverage, what would you choose? What would be your go-to beverage? Shit. Game just crashed. Ah, god damn it. Okay, let me see if I can restart it. Try again. Yep. Right in the middle, there's just a pop-up. A fatal crash. Oh, god. That's the first crash that I have in this game. I haven't had any other crashes in this game. I guess it happens sometimes. We were doing so well. But I guess we have to do this poison trip that we did. Like where I just ran through. I guess we have to do that one. Probably the combat that we just did. We have to do that again. Okay, let's continue. If money wasn't the problem, probably Midori or some other really sweet woman's drink. If money was a problem, bourbon. Oh, interesting. I think I don't know even what the Midori is. Like, I probably never had it, tried it, you know.
Charge it up. Just a little spark.
I think for me it would be like, if money would be problem, then it would be beer. If money wouldn't be problem, it would be beer. But I mean, I actually like. We spoke about the Jägermeister. I do like Jägermeister a lot, actually. All right, let's do this way. No. Let's do this one. No, this is electric one. Wait. I'm doing wrong. I want this one. No, I'm not gonna get poisoned. But let's see if we.
No, the knife that pierces in the dark.
Look out. Some kind of trap overhead.
Oh, let's go. Nice. Midori is like watermelon flavored cocktail mix. You like Jägermeister? Have you heard Jäger bombs? I have, yeah. I've never done them, but I've heard yes.
Nicely done.
Dude.
Over here! Take your pen roll!
Let's hope that I'm not gonna have the problem with crashing more. Okay, this guy is down. Skeleton jump, let's take that one. Oh shit, what are you doing this? Oh yeah, let's try. Yeah, I don't think I like this weapon too much. I can't really play this weapon. I like the band more.
Everyone okay?
Cool. Let's see what we have here. Grenade, common bomb. Alright. Bourbon is interesting choice. It is really interesting choice.
Little power got beautiful. Life into death. To think it survived all these years.
I've tried, like,
Surprisingly colorful.
I'd say, in a very generic terms, I've tried to get into the whiskeys, but
Architecture before. I've never seen godless
I didn't.
art until
I
now.
couldn't.
Just imagine how much has been lost. We should keep moving. I don't mean to slow us down.
Do you not like bourbon? No, I don't.
I would not go swimming if
I don't know why, but I
unless you
can't
wish to meet your maker.
drink it.
Must
That same thing is with rum,
not
actually.
underwater. Perhaps
With
the help of some
I guess I
ice.
had too much rum when I was in my early 20s, and I just can't drink rum at all anymore.
Just a little spark.
Cool.